Sup people in YouTube, Disuben here, and I'll be spectating over this match, this final match, between EGJyp in the top right, playing as the Protoss, and EGJyp playing as the Terran in the bottom left. This is indeed the final match from the best of 5 series between these two guys. And this map, if you haven't spotted it yet, it's Cloud Kingdom. And this is again part of the Intel Extreme Masters Season 6 World Championship quarterfinals. And I said that in one breath. Oh my god. But we'll be seeing if they do some kind of weird but cool build or something. Would actually be pretty fun to see, like, kind of really weird build. Of course weird builds are always fun. And of course Yep, the Protoss who doesn't forge fast expand. I don't know, I'm actually kinda starting to wonder whether or not that tactic is actually kinda going out of style. Because I watched the Husky game not very long ago, actually this day. It's Saturday now, but I watched the Husky game, and yeah, the Protoss there also didn't forge fast expand. He went Nexus first and then build a forge and a cannon and everything. So I don't know if they like enhanced the style or they just dumped the style fully. I don't think they dumped the style fully, since the style is very nice to use. Kinda waterproof, except versus Zerg, who can of course go 6 pool, but that's almost an all-in. So didn't build a supply depot here. Normally builds a supply depot here, so the probe actually gets stuck in the base and he can kill off the probe, and that's some nice easy gold there. Going for the gas here, probably first gas used for warp gates, just as ordinary. Building a pylon there. Pretty nice pylon, gives you a little bit of vision and everything. It's a nice one. Warp gate, pumping out the Zealot anytime. Yep, there he goes. This SCV going to scout. Zealot is not yet done, so nothing can be held. And he was indeed supply blocked, so you have to of course watch out, especially on this pro play. You don't see supply blocks that much, but sometimes they happen. Like, they can happen every time, so that's insanely weird. And yes, indeed, the probe is again stuck. Poor scouting probe. Like every scouting probe, when Yep asks you to like scout out the enemy base, you're sure you're screwed, because you just get walled in and get killed off by the Marine. Does get a little bit of intel here, not that much, but he is getting surrounded. Will he get killed off? No, he just escapes. He just runs away. Given some valuable scouting intel, but will the Marine catch him? Because his shields are indeed recharging. He did fire a couple of shots, and there he goes. He is down. Didn't get the bunker there, or the extra command center here, so he doesn't know he's going command center after barracks, or at least I don't think he knows. Oh, why does he always do that? Of course, he uses his camera. No, he does not know that, so he hasn't got that intel. Also, I think the bunker, yeah, I can't see the bunker either, so doesn't know it's there. And indeed, you just heard a Protoss saying, build additional pylons. Because if you go into a vision of Yep, it shows you what Yep is doing. So now he's concentrating on the Zealot, going Zealot style, knocking on his front door, but the bunker, having this covered. Zealot actually has to watch out, lost a little bit of health, so. But now he does know that there's a bunker up there, so he won't be storming that by himself. This SCV trying to get some scouting intel, does know this Nexus is up earlier than his command center, but this could also be just a scan sender and a mule sender. I don't know if it's actually a macro command center, don't know that, but so it's kind of the same, like a macro hatchery like Zerg got. So Stalker and Zealot moving out there, trying to put a little bit of pressure on here, but those Marines actually are like, there are 5 Marines, I think. Yeah, 5 Marines chasing after that Zealot, but the Stalker is there. They save the day a little bit. But the Zealot gets focused. Now the Stalker gets focused. Now he's in a little bit of trouble. He just has to get some good micro off. Does kill 2, might even kill 3 Marines. But there are the reinforcements, building a bunker there to give him a little bit of cover. Should indeed focus the Stalker and not the Zealots, since Zealots are just meat shield, and the Zealot does indeed go down. But he did have a couple of kills, and the Stalker has 3 kills, so it's decent. It isn't a macro command center, it is indeed an expansion here. A little bit delayed since he didn't lift it off immediately after, but still useful, still useful. I'll go factory there. Probably not going to do anything with the factory since he didn't do that in last matches. He went mostly bio. So probably just a scouting factory. Bunker's just training up marines just as before. Getting in some stim packs. Double gas here. We'll be seeing a reactor there. We'll probably not be seeing... Yeah, it's probably just for the starport. He's gonna fly it up. Get it down here. And yeah, start pumping out medevacs for your army. For your Terran army. Meanwhile, on the Protoss side of the map, doesn't need go for warp gates again. Hasn't walled off this bit in any way. Build a gateway here and another gateway here. So he doesn't need to go in heavy gateway again. This robotics facility will probably be used for first observer out, and yep, there he goes. First observer is out. Now we'll probably start getting some. Might go for some immortals since he did that last time, but of course we cannot be certain because Protoss go in strange ways. Let's go for weapons and armor 1 just as before. Actually, I also said this before, but I like the shields more than the armor. I could of course be wrong, like I'm not a pro player or anything, so I definitely don't know that much about it. This factory indeed used for scouting. Don't know that much about it, but yeah, maybe armor is indeed better if you're going versus Terran or something. I don't know for sure. Indeed, just as I thought it would. He's doing everything pretty basic, pretty standard. Yep, once again going for High Templar, maybe put it into Archon. Robotics Bay. He went it a little bit earlier than before. Where is it? Where's the little Robotics Bay? There he is, all the way in the back. He's gonna pump out some Colossus. He did use Colossus in the previous match, but only in like the 4th game. The other games he did not use Colossus or anything. Will he? Yes, he does spot this army here. Here. So he does know this army is just chilling here, waiting for something to come out, trying to take something down which is out of position. Not going for Zealot charge this early. That's pretty interesting since he did use that before. This Zealot is now, yeah, he's probably screwed since he's gonna get attacked from all ways. Now he's just surrounded. He's gonna run in, try to do something, but he gets shot. Looked like an execution there. This observer just chilling here, waiting for something to come into his vision range, so he can see what is going on. Need first Colossus coming out there, trying to scare off this factory since he tried to get some scouting intel. Don't think he actually got any.
Complete.
No, he didn't got any. He doesn't know about the robotics bay. He does spot this with the medevac, so he does know there are like dudes protecting any kind of drop. First Colossus is indeed out, keeping it at the back, so it's like a little bit of a surprise attack. But he does scan, revealing that robotics bay. Might have seen the Colossus there, I don't know, it was a little bit too late for that. But he might have spotted that. This long wave of army. This long, a lot of zealots by the way. He's going heavy zealot play, I haven't noticed this. Zealot charge, thermal lens, Protoss, ground weapons and ground armor 2. Almost done. He is indeed going Viking play since he is going Colossus, but still, these are a lot of zealots. This is one heavy meat shield. Let's check how many zealots he's got. 18 zealots. Pretty interesting. You don't see this many zealots a lot. So, pretty interesting. It makes the game a little bit more interesting. Going for a third base there. These stalkers, a group of scouting stalkers, probably trying to prevent some drops coming from this side here, anything coming from here. So they can kill off that medevac really easily. Going for ground weapons and ground armor 3 immediately. He is heavy on the upgrades, while the Terran hasn't got... He has got weapons 1, but not armor 1. It's almost done, but He is behind on weapons, so on upgrades. Going for a Ghost Academy again. This guy PuMa, he likes to use ghosts. Of course they're very very strong, especially versus like Colossus and especially Archon, since they got like a lot of shields. So those shields away, that's pretty strong. But he does use this in almost every matchup between Yip, I think. Did he use it? Nah, maybe he did. Got 2 Colossus out. You have to watch out, because those Vikings can get taken out really easily by these Stalkers. So. And they have indeed got Weapons 3S on the way, and the damage will go up a lot. I think it's like 11, 12 damage. And that per Zealot per hit. That's insane. This guy doing 19, like maybe 23 damage or something, I don't know exactly, but PuMa does throw down a scan, knows where the army is, doesn't have to expect any weird aggressive play or anything. PuMa also got 3 bases up, does have the armory here, but yeah, just for upgrades and everything, not going Thor or anything too weird. Would be funny if it went Battleship, that's like a unit you don't ever see. Any matchup. Sometimes in Terran versus Terran, but like almost never. Going for Psystorm. Blink is on the way, that will help him out a lot. Psystorm, that's definitely gonna help him out a lot. Just look at the death balls. 3 storms in there and they're down. Like, you can kill them off just so easily. This is such a huge death ball, but he has to focus those Vikings with the Stalkers, trying to kill them off, because they can kill the Colossus pretty easily. There might actually be an engage. Army split up in 2 here. Focusing down a couple of Zealots. This Zealot army has to retreat. This Zealot got out of position, but just look at that meat shieldiness. They're just huge meat shields. Does cover up, does get away. Army split up, not the best. Try to flank him with these Zealots here, but it didn't work out that great. Should actually kill off those Vikings, and those Colossus should get out of there. Those Colossus get focused heavily. The Colossus, all of the Colossus go down, but the army is getting engaged very low, all of them. A storm could wipe them out very easily, if he can just get those High Templars there. He does build Archon, also probably a good decision, but his army is already in there. Those Archons might get taken out, this Archon especially. This Archon got taken out. This Archon too, all the Archons get taken out. This High Templar getting taken out. Yip is now in a lot of trouble. Those Stalkers have to get out there. Have to try. He's just second the expansion. He doesn't care anymore. He just wants to get out. Tries to protect himself. Warp in some Zealots, trying to act as meat shields. This one High Templar, not enough for Storm. Does take out this expansion here. Those Vikings, they took out all the Colossus, and that saved him a lot. Now he's going for the second expansion. I don't know if he will be able... He might be able to do this actually, if he lands. Yeah, he does land all the Vikings, but the Colossus is out. This is bad. The Vikings landed. The Vikings got taken out, but now the Colossus can start focusing on the infantry units. They can start focusing on the Marauders, on the Marines. Now PuMa is in a lot of trouble. I'm sounding really excited. I'm talking really fast, but this is actually pretty cool. They are indeed. His army got totally slaughtered. Should have kept those Vikings in the air, so they could have taken out that Colossus. And the shields are almost down, and his health could have taken down so fast. Yip was able to hold on there. Oh my god. That was insane. He doesn't need to build more Vikings to try to counter those Colossus. Weapons upgrade 3 for the infantry is on the way. So that'll be a lot of damage. Yep, not going for shield damage now, just building up his army. Well, both players are building. No, indeed, the Terran PuMa is now going for armor 1 and weapons 1. And another Starport there. Should actually watch out there, since he does have... He had 3-3 in that previous engage, but it went... Like, he could just hold it off. It didn't went that great. This Zealot trying to get out there should charge... almost charge on the Marauder. The Marauder would have probably died, but... Let's actually check how it is with the cost efficiency. And that is indeed a funny word. Almost even, like it's just 2k difference. And with that 2k difference, PuMa is ahead with 11,175. And Yip second with 130 13,075. So units lost. Oh, supplies that. Units lost. 114 for PuMa, only 98 for EGJyp. So even in that last engage, he did take down a lot of units, which is of course very important, since Terran units are pretty cost effective. PuMa now having a bigger army, or army supply there, since he does have 107, now 1010, keep going down, killing off those marines. 109 supply versus 76 supply, and PuMa having the 109 supply. Units killed 98 to 180. 98 for PuMa, 180 for EGJyp. Indeed. So this is a pretty interesting match, pretty exciting match actually. Going like, yeah, these guys both, actually PuMa wants blood. He wants to end this. He wants to kill him off. I don't actually know who is ahead in oh, there's actually something. The Factor actually landed there. Bumping out probably some Hellions or something, trying to arrest that mineral line. That's actually pretty smart since he did not spot that factory, I think. Going for ship weapons too. That's gonna help him out a lot versus those Colossus, since he is indeed building a lot of Colossus. Does have this Archon, so the Ghosts need to focus on the Archon, since Ghosts can take Archons out so easily. 3 Colossus on the field, all in this army. There they are. I think now they're actually 4 Colossus. Yeah, 4 Colossus. So he has to keep those Vikings up. Let's see where the Vikings are actually. Where are they? Where are they? Only seeing infantry here. A lot of Marauders. A lot of Marauders. He's going heavy Marauder play. This is actually, you don't see heavy Marauder play that much. Normally you see heavy Marine play, but heavy Marauder, that's... This thing actually got 30 Marauders and 38 Marines, so throwing down a couple of storms. Might kill off a couple of guys, killing off that Zealot there. Did indeed snipe a little bit off with the sniper shot. All those ghosts getting healed back up, having 3 damage, 26 versus light. But that will only work versus the Zealots, since they are indeed light, so the Stalkers are already armored. And this guy isn't even light, he's just massive. Just Colossus 2, massive, so that won't be doing that insanely much damage. Those Marauders doing 13 damage and 26 damage versus armored. Units in here are actually armored, don't know that much about the game, but those Vikings focusing on the Colossus. The engage is happening. Will the Colossus be able to live long enough? The Archon should focus the Vikings. Vikings have to get taken out. All the Colossus get taken out again. Wasn't able to focus those Vikings off. Wasn't able to kill off enough. Just focused on this army. Should have focused on the Colossus and kept... Should have focused on the Vikings, and he should have kept the Colossus alive. So the Colossus saved them the previous battle. These Archons getting focused down quickly with the Ghost throwing down a lot of stuff. Should actually focus on these Archons. Throwing down a storm there, almost killing every single medevac there. Could actually take down those medevacs. Has to watch out, because those medevacs are keeping his army alive. 1 storm, 2 storms maybe could take him out there. He has to watch out. Does he have any High Templars? Yes, he has 3 High Templars. There is 1. Thrown down a couple of storms. Thrown down another storm. He's doing heavy damage on his army. Splits his army up. Maybe even too late there. Yep, does a weird sign there, and GG's. PuMa has indeed won this match. Playing excellent with those Vikings, but yep, actually the fault was on him. Since he should have focused those Vikings off, since the Colossus, just as in, not this engage, but the engage before, the Colossus saved them there. Killing off all his Marauders and Marines. They just do so much damage. They're just so important. So definitely, Protoss, focus those Vikings with your Archons, since they're mostly clumped up together. And like, just look at that. Like, with a bit of splash damage, you could have taken them out easily with like 2-3 Archons he got. So bit of a mistake there on EGJyp, but still a really cool match. Pretty exciting match. Like, it was standard play and everything, but he did use the Colossus. That's also always pretty fun to see. And yeah, he did make a lot of mistakes, so that was also pretty exciting to commentate over and hopefully to watch. Well, thanks for watching this video. If you liked the video, then just press the like button under the video or on top here somewhere. And if you like my commentaries, then just press the subscribe button above this video and you'll get notified of all my stuff. Of all my, of all my uploads and everything. And, well, thanks for watching. This was me, Disuben, commentating over the 5th and final match between EGJyp and EGJyp. Thanks for watching. Disuben out.